What you're looking at here is the Minipack Galaxy Shrink Wrap system. This is actually probably one of our best sellers, simply because it has a built-in heat tunnel. It's got the L-bar sealer, really easy to use control panel. It has the magnetic lockdown, and just it's pretty compact. It's really easy to move around. It's just a really good shrink wrap system to use. Minipack actually makes this in a different size called Minipack Galileo. They're essentially the same machine, just different tunnel dimensions. Now the Minipack Galaxy can use up to a 21-inch wide roll. In this case we're actually going to use a 12-inch wide roll. The nice thing about these machines is you can use anything up to 21 inches, so you could go all the way down to 12, or even smaller if you wanted to. This side tray here actually slides back and forth to adjust and accommodate the different sizes of film that you might be using. It can be used with polyolefin film or PVC shrink wrap film. In this case we're using polyolefin film. The polyolefin film has a little bit clearer, wider color to it. The biggest difference is the polyolefin film has more of a stretchy saran wrap feel to it, whereas the PVC film, which is actually a little bit more common, is a little bit more brittle. PVC film cannot be used with food, but the polyolefin film can be used with food. So in this situation, we have a roll on here. We're just going to slide this out so that we have enough excess plastic here to be cut off and create a proper seal on the bottom here. Now if you're going to be packaging a smaller item like a DVD, you probably want to pull this back even more. You just want to try and get as tight a seal around whatever you're trying to package before you run it into the tunnel, cut it, and seal it. Now as I mentioned before, this has a really easy to use control panel. Essentially, once you pull this down, the machine starts up and does everything it's supposed to do. But you can also make some custom settings, some custom adjustments to this shrink wrap machine by using this panel right here. In this situation we're using Program 2. There's a plus button and a minus button, so you can adjust the heat, the time, and everything. So I'm going to hit the S button and adjust some settings. If I hit that the first time, the cutting time right now is set to 2.7 seconds. The tunnel heating time is set to 2.5. And the temperature right now is set to 150. All of these can be adjusted. If you know something's not turning out the way you want it, you can adjust that. We have people that use these machines for everything from DVDs to soap to chocolate to pizza. A wide variety of items that you can package in this machine. One nice thing about this particular shrink wrap machine is it has a tunnel built into the machine. You may have seen some other machines where you seal the product and the tunnel is set to the side using some type of a conveyor system to get your DVD or whatever you're packaging from the sealing bar over to the tunnel. Well, in this case it's an all-in-one system. You pull it down, it cuts it, seals it, shrinks it, and everything all in one pass. The whole process takes 5 or 6 seconds. It's very fast and it's very convenient. So we have the 12-inch wide roll of film down here sitting on a bar. It actually runs up through the machine through some tiny little perf wheels. Now these perf wheels poke tiny little holes in the film, and that's just to allow the air to leave the package as it's being shrunk down. Prevents seals and seams from tearing open, and it just makes the overall job look better. And then it comes up and it wraps around this bar. This is centerfold shrink wrap film that we're using, which means it's actually sealed on one side right out of the box, and then there's an open pocket end that allows you to put your product into the film. The bottom part goes underneath this tray, the top part goes above this tray, and that way every time you pull the film, it's always going to be open and very easy to slip things in there for packaging. Okay, now the particular system that we're using here is the System 3, the Minipack Galaxy System 3. You can actually get this without the base. You can actually get this without the film roll support over here. Just several different variations depending on what your needs are, which is another nice thing about the Minipack Galaxy. So to start off with, we're going to package a pizza. In this case, a cardboard pizza, but you'll get the idea. So you just slip it into the pocket here. Slide this back, and once you have this slid back, and if you're going to be packaging the same thing over and over again, you won't need to adjust this after the first go. Then you just pull this into the machine, set it down. Okay, so what we're going to do is basically pull this hood down. It will lock into place using these magnetic lockdowns. It will cut the film and then shrink it. And that just took a matter of seconds. Okay, for the next item, we're going to package DVD. So slide that up to the corner. In this case, we're going to need to bring this back just a little bit. Pull that into the machine, set it down, and pull this arm down. So if you need to package multiple items together, just slide them up into the machine, in this case 2 DVDs. Pull that back to accommodate the size. Set that down to the machine, and pull the arm down. Okay, so if you're looking for a fast, compact, and quick way to package products, the Minipack Galaxy is definitely the way to go. Again, Minipack is a very reputable manufacturer, makes some high-quality products, and the machine will last you for years.